Okay, my students, the buddy quiz we're having Thursday will be, excuse me, they're at most 100 points, sometimes less, and sometimes they're 10 questions, sometimes 20, depending on how big they are. So these will probably be more like 20 questions, because they're real small, most of them. So what I would like you to do is to do 1 through 9, turn off the thing, do 1 through 9, and then turn me back on, and then we'll go from there. So go ahead. Well, hello. That shouldn't have taken too long. Now remember, there's a lot of laws of exponents. Now you should always write the exponents with positive exponents, except for scientific notation, which is one of the 3 topics we skipped. And we are going to get to them. Don't worry. I know you're nervous, but don't be nervous. We will do that either right before Christmas or right after. So anyways, the first one, when you multiply 2 things, same base, just as long as it's same. It could be 2 5s, 2 8s, 2 x's, 2 y. Doesn't matter. You add the powers. You have 6 of them. You have 4 more. So altogether, you got x to the 10th. Here, when you take a base, raise it to a power, you raise it to another power. You multiply. So you got to keep these straight. Multiplying with bases, 1 base raised to a power, then you raise another power. That's when you multiply. Here, so when you have a product raised to a power, no addition, no subtractions, just a product, you raise everything to that power. So 2 cubed is 8, x to the 4th cubed would be x to the 12th, and y to the 30th. Now, x to the 0 is 1. Now notice this is not in parentheses, so the only thing affected is the x, so you have 1 times 5 is 5. Here, no parentheses, so the only thing affected is the x. A negative power means move it. Here, move it. Don't do anything, move it. Don't do anything, move it. So this would be 6 over 2, which is 3. This one, when you're dividing 2 things, same base, you subtract the powers and keep it where the larger power was. So you have 6 of these, 4 of these, so you subtract and keep it in the top. Here you have 8 of these, you have 1 of these, so 1 of these cancels with 1 of the 8, so it's y to the 7th. Here, raise power, you multiply, multiply. But when you're dividing 2 things, same base, you subtract. So this would be 1 on top, x to the 10 on the bottom. And this one, negative power, bring it on down. So it's x to the 7th over x cubed, which is x to the 4th. Okay. More problems? I think that fits. If not, there, I think that's working there. If you can't see it, well, I'll try to move it later. But do the next grouping for me, please. Thank you very much. Well, I hope it wasn't too bad. Now, I like to get rid of the negatives. Different ways of doing it. So I'm going to bring this one on down. This doesn't have a negative, so I'm going to leave it there. This has a negative, so I'm bringing it up. So it'd be y to the 14th over x to the 16th. Then this one, 2 ways to do it. I could simplify this, then worry about this, or do this first. I'm going to do this first. So negative 3 times negative 2 would be x to the 6 over x to the negative 8. Negative means bring this up. Leave this one alone. It's not in parentheses anymore. So it's x to the 6 times x to the 8th, which is x to the 14th. This one we're dividing. So you reduce the coefficients, so that would be 2/3. Here you're dividing, so it would be x squared on top, 17 of them, only 15 here, so they cancel out 15. You still got 2 left over. 10 of them cancel that, so you have a y on the bottom. This one, this 2 means I need to square this, so that would be 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, but the negative means I need to flip it. Remember, a negative in the power means take the reciprocal. This one, whenever you have a product, raise it to that power, so this would be x to the negative 18th, y to the 21, so this is y to the 21 over x to the 18th. This one, You have a product times a product, so negative 2 times 4 is negative. Now, we're not foiling. This drives me nuts, but a lot of people try to foil this, but there's no pluses or minus in between. So you just multiply the like terms. Multiply two things in base, you add y to the 18th. This one. So you distribute. So this would be negative 6x to the 9th. Oops, I messed up. That should be a minus. Sorry about that. Don't look at that. Don't look. Hide it. Hide it. So that'd be minus 8x to the 8th. Then negative is plus 6x to the 7th. Now we got our ever popular foiling. We just did this on yesterday's test with the i's and the square root. So it'd be x squared. 6x minus 7x is minus x minus 42. Most of us got this one right on the test, but if you didn't, you can't. It's got that plus. That's what messes up. If this was just 3x squared, then that's 9x squared. But since we're here, I'm going to bring it up here. Ooh, I can see better. So this is x plus 3, x plus 3, so it'd be x squared plus 6x plus 9. 9. So this x, here we got to FOIL everyone here. Well, you don't really FOIL with the trinomial and a binomial, binomial. Distribute the x, so it's x cubed plus 6x squared plus 9x. So I just distributed the x. Now distribute the 3, so it'd be 3x squared plus 18x, 3 times 6 is 18x, plus 27. So the final answer, just add the terms, x cubed plus 9x squared plus 27x plus 27. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you. Do one more step of factoring. Our homework is going to be honors algebra, sorry. Page P8. It says the first 0 chapter, 1 through 24. But I'll assign it again for you. And that's factoring some more. Ooh, I like s'mores. But anyways, turn this off. I know it's a short one, but that's okay. But that's the buddy quiz. The buddy quiz, you only have like 15, 20 minutes. So don't come in thinking, ooh, I'm going to have 40 hours. Anyways, have a good day.